Last week was our first playoff game, and my plaque psoriasis was so itchy under all my gear. Sometimes just thinking about scratching could take me out of the moment. And then, my doctor told me I could get clearer skin with a pill called Otezla.
Otezla Apremilast is a prescription medicine used to treat adult patients with plaque psoriasis for whom phototherapy or systemic therapy is appropriate. Otezla can help you get clearer skin after just 4 months.
Okay, ready for the next game. Talking to my doctor about a pill was a total game changer.
Don't use Otezla if you're allergic to it. Get medical help right away if you have trouble breathing or swallowing, swelling of the face, lips, tongue, throat, or arms. Severe diarrhea, nausea or vomiting, depression, suicidal thoughts, or weight loss can happen. Tell your doctor if any of these occur and if you have a history of depression or suicidal thoughts. Live in the moment. Ask your doctor about Otezla. Call 1-844-4-OTEZLA or visit Otezla.com for prescribing info about cost, and more.
Beginning here in Glendale, Arizona, last night for the NCAA Men's Basketball National Championship game between two remaining one seeds in UConn and Purdue. After the first half, it saw Purdue's Zach Edey and his 14 points lead the Boilermakers to a lead heading into the locker room. Something clicked for UConn in the second half, and the Huskies rallied to beat Purdue 75-60, winning their second straight men's national championship and becoming the first team to go back-to-back since Florida in 2006 and 2007. And after one of the most dominant NCAA tournament runs in history last year, when UConn beat its 6 opponents by an average of 20 points, it was even more unbeatable this year. The Huskies' average scoring margin in their 6 2024 NCAA tournament wins was 23.3 points. Congratulations to the UConn Huskies. Nothing to get to out of the NBA, but we've got Knicks basketball to look forward to tonight in Chicago. Tip-off there for the Knickerbockers against the Bulls, scheduled for 8 p.m. At Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, Juan Soto and Anthony Volpe each hit 3-run homers in the fourth inning off Jesus Luzardo, and the Yankees romped over the Miami Marlins 7-0. New York improved to 9-2. And matched the best 11-game start in team history. Nestor Cortez allowed 2 hits on the bump in a strong showing for the left-hander, striking out 6 and walking none over 8 innings of work. It was his longest outing since May 2022 and the longest by a Yankee starter this year. Since Cortez's 2023 season was cut short by a shoulder injury, this was his first recorded win since May 30th of last year. Game 2 of 3 for the Yanks against the Marlins, set for tonight at 7:05 p.m. with the lefty Carlos Rodon set to take the hill. In Atlanta, DJ Stewart had a go-ahead 2-run homer in the 8th inning. Brandon Nimmo drove in 5 runs with 4 hits, including 2 dingers, and the Mets held on to beat the Braves 8-7. They now have won 4 of 5 after their underwhelming start to the season, and with the win, snapped Atlanta's 3-game winning streak in the process. Right-hander Julio Teheran lasted only 2 2/3 innings, giving up 4 runs in his Mets debut. The 33-year-old signed with New York last Friday. He began his career with Atlanta in 2011. He was an All-Star with the Braves in 2014 and 2016. 7:20 p.m. is your first pitch for Game 2 in Atlanta tonight, with Adrian Hauser scheduled to make the start for the Mets. No local action on the ice in the NHL last night, but a lot to look forward to with the Rangers and Islanders set to go head-to-head in Elmont tonight. Puck drop there is scheduled for 7 p.m. The Rangers are tops in the East with 110 points and 4 to play, while the Isles look to hold on to sole possession of the 7th seed with their 85 points and 5 to play. The Devils will be in action as well, dropping a 7 p.m. puck at home against the Toronto Maple Leafs. Jerseys currently on the outside looking in on the playoff picture, sitting 5 points behind the Detroit Red Wings for the second wildcard berth out of the East. That's your sports. No. Yes, what?
Before you leave.
Yes, what?
I was probably should talk to you about this off the air, but
I guess.
But now that I brought it up, I'll bring it on the air.
All right.
So I got emails yesterday from 3 people, which is a lot, I think. They were very upset that you didn't include the fact that it was WrestleMania on Sunday night and that Cody Rhodes, I guess, is the new world champion.
That's not sports. That's entertainment.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Is that a good enough answer for you?
Sure, I'm going to type that back to them right now.
It's just not sports. That's entertainment. That's strictly. I mean, that's just not.
All right. Well, they thought it should have been part of your
sports aren't pre-planned, rehearsed, and don't have a script.
Oh, so Cody Rhodes knew all along that he was going to be the champion on Sunday night.
Of course he did. What do you mean? He knew the storyline. Of course he knew he was going to be the champion.
I always thought it was real. So.
No.
It's not.
No,
okay.
No. Oh, I do sports, not entertainment.
Okay.
Thank you.
Greg Kelly here with an urgent retirement warning. President Trump's return is set to usher in a new golden age, but growing trade tensions and China's ruthless attack on the dollar have rattled the markets. That's why Warren Buffett just dumped $133 billion in stocks. And so too have Jeff Bezos, Larry Page, and even Jamie Dimon, CEO of the world's largest bank. That's why thousands of informed IRA and 401k savers are now shielding their savings with gold. And the experts at Colonial Colonial Metals Group are the only folks I trust to help you to do the exact same thing, especially now after Rich Dad Poor Dad author Robert Kiyosaki warned of a coming market crash. So visit freegoldguide.com/Kelly or call 800-655-5186. You'll get a free gold guide on how to bulletproof your wealth with gold tax-free. Plus, see if you qualify for a free home safe and as much as $7,500 in free silver. Once again, that's freegoldguide.com/Kelly.